All right, so once again, I'm Ralph Woolfolk. If you're starting over for the slate, the last name is Wool. F is in Frank, OLK, City of Atlanta Police Department Homicide Commander. So we come before you here today, as we have on so many cases, and soliciting the public's help as it pertains to an investigation that has certainly been near and dear to the hearts of this Atlanta Police Homicide Unit, as we've worked closely with this family that stands behind me. That is a tremendous family, a very supportive family, a loving family of a innocent victim that was murdered on March 7th outside of a repast for a funeral at 210 Flat Shoals Road. This incident happened on March 7th, and we are taking this opportunity today to release a video that we believe will streamline this investigation. So we want you to pay attention closely to the video that we're providing today. There is a black Toyota vehicle. This is a sedan that we want the public to pay close attention to. If you observe this vehicle, it is believed to have Florida plates. We ask that you contact the Atlanta Police Homicide Office so that we can streamline that information and get the persons responsible for this in here to our office. And in addition to this, you're going to see on the passenger side of this vehicle, there is an individual that exits the vehicle. He is wearing all black. We want you to pay close attention to his mannerisms, pay close attention to the way that he walks, pay close attention to the shoulders of this individual. We do believe are peculiar, and his broad, wide shoulders and the way that he stands in this video. If you know this individual, we ask that you contact the Atlanta Police Department's Homicide Unit. We have been working diligently in this investigation and working closely with the family of the victim here. This is Mr. Darian Giles. He's 23 years old. He was set to finish up his degree at Savannah State. He was an individual that was very loved by his family and his friends. He loved sports. This is a person that leaves behind a 10-month-old child, and we need your help. We are in need of your help once again, and that you've responded to these types of investigations so many times before in contacting our office, and you are certainly eligible to receive a monetary reward in this case, at this time up to $3,000. So we certainly ask that if you know this individual or any of the vehicles or persons depicted in this video, to please contact the Atlanta Police Department's Homicide Unit.
Can you say his full name again, Frank?
Yes, his full name is Darian Giles.
Can you spell that?
That's Darrien, and we'll get you a packet right afterwards as well. Last name Giles, Giles. He is 23 years old. This incident happened March 7th at 5 p.m., and we'll send you a complete packet regarding the case.
Will anyone from the family like to say anything?
Yeah, they will not be speaking here today. They are here in support and in collaboration with our office, and they've been extremely helpful through this investigation. The amount of love and support that they've given this office and that they have for Darian is certainly unquestionable, and it certainly just speaks to just how much we are working relentlessly to try to solve this case. We ask that if anybody has any information, to please come forward and provide that information to our office at this time.
So can you walk us through this? You said this happened outside of a repast, right? Can you walk us through that a little bit?
That's right. So Mr. Giles was seated in the driver's side of his vehicle outside of a repast on Flat Shoals Road. And at some point in time, there's a black in color vehicle that pulls up adjacent to Mr. Giles' vehicle, in which a barrage of gunfire was expelled upon the vehicle, and that vehicle took off from that location, we believe, at a high rate of speed. So we've been working closely with the community in this area to try to recover surveillance video, and we do have some significant video we think we've obtained at this time to get forth to the public in hopes that they can ID the vehicle and the person in question.
So do you believe this was targeted?
Yeah, you said that he was an innocent victim in this.
That's correct.
But you're also saying that basically he was targeted because the car pulled up and then shot into, so he was the person that they were looking for. So
The motive in this case at this time is classified as robbery. I'm not going to get into the particulars as to what was stated and how that transpired, because we do not want to compromise the integrity of the investigation. We believe that there might have been some persons that were with the suspect during the time in which this incident occurred. So we want to certainly make sure that we protect and not compromise the integrity of the investigation.
Was anything taken then from that scene?
Yeah, at this time, that's all a part of the investigation as well. We're examining any and all possibilities regarding that.
As far as Mr. Giles himself, he left behind a 10-month-old, was it son or daughter?
It was a son, yeah, he left behind a 10-month-old son,
How is the
unfortunately.
family feeling now having to raise that child on their own?
Yeah, those are questions, as I stated, the family stands here in tandem with us as they have worked closely with our office to try to move the investigation forward. At some point down the line, we may have an update regarding this case, and we may come forward with some additional information, but at this time, the family will not be speaking to media.
How confident are you that you will be able to bring justice to this family?
Well, I can tell you, this office works extremely hard, and we see that in our clearance rate. It sits at 72%, and you know the national average is 54%. So we work really hard in trying to solve these cases, and we never put them to rest. Despite how long ago an investigation was, you saw that, I believe, in the 1995 case that we were just able to close. In a cold case that we just closed out of office and gave a public update. So we never put these cases to rest. We will continue to work relentlessly and diligently as it pertains to this investigation.
Mr. Giles was at this repast?
That's correct. That's correct.
So in the middle of celebrating a loved one's
We're gonna do
loss.
We're gonna do one more question, okay?
Gotcha.
This is the last one.
Gotcha. In the middle of a loved one's loss, now this family has to deal with loss. Can you describe, put into words what that has been like for them?
Yeah, I don't think there's any words to describe that. I think that kind of speaks for itself. Yeah, that this individual was sitting outside of a repast at the time in which this incident occurred. So as indicated, our office is doing everything that we can to try to move this investigation forward. And we're asking for the public's help at this time. Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.